in this IT industry, great talent acquisition is not only important, but also retention of the talent. And people are motivated by feeling that they belong to a best-in-class environment, in whichever environment they belong to. And that satisfaction is achieved by creating that environment. And finally, in terms of achieving the vision, execution plays a very, very important role. And if you look at all these parameters and look at innovation, it fits so centrally. It is one thing that can impact all these aspects of a company. Whether it is in terms of achieving the customer confidence, in terms of creating the people's satisfaction and motivation, in terms of ensuring that you have the industry's respect, the competitors' respect, as well as achieving the vision and creating the successful enablers for achieving that, innovation plays a very, very central role. Briefly introducing Ethium to you now. We are a slightly different company in the context of the IT landscape in India. We are an IP company, as we call it, intellectual property company. We create IP and license them to companies who produce the end products and sell them in the market. So in a sense, we are behind the scene. We are enablers providing technology. Our IP, as you see in the bottom portion of this chart, can be in many, many forms. Firstly, it resides as an algorithm. It can reside in the form of an embedded software. It can reside in the form of a chip design. Many ways in which the intellectual property is created. And then on the top of this chart, you see examples of digital media products. Digital media and digital communication is our end application focus, which customers create these end products. The examples you see here range from video camcorders to portable media players to video phones and so on, using the IP that we provide, which is licensed to them, and they put out these products in the market. So for a company as an Ethium, very important not only create these IPs, but make sure these IPs are embedded into our customers' products very, very successfully. Talked about vision. Our vision is to be a leading DSP systems company. Innovation in Ethium, slightly different concept maybe, but not very difficult to understand at all. We look at it definitely as a new method. We saw many, many new methods today. We saw new ideas today. But we want this method to provide a competitive advantage to the company. That is the very key thing, right? We don't want the method to be a novel idea, but it must lead to something that creates a competitive advantage for the company. Not only for the company, but even to our customers. When that link can be created, innovation will be funded automatically. We also heard about some funding this morning. Very key to fund the innovation, and when we can create the link that it is a competitive advantage, not only to the company but the customers, that link is automatically established. And the next bullet, again, is slightly different maybe, but we don't look at innovation as limited to R&D. I mean, some of you may not be in R&D tomorrow, right? Some of you may be working in marketing. Some of you may be working as management people. Some of you may be working in sales. Important to know that innovation is not a privilege of only the labs. Of course, labs is what comes to mind first, but it can also be applied very, very powerfully in functions like marketing, in functions like customer support. And finally, it's a composite thing. It is the idea, it's the implementation of the idea, and it's the benefit that it generates for the overall business. And another interesting thought from, again, Ethium perspective is that innovation and process coexist. Some of you are still in the campuses. You may not be hearing already about this process, software engineering, development methodology, and so on. But you can take it from me that these are very important. You will hear from this the moment you come into the industry. And when you come into the industry, you think, I want to be innovative, I want to be having a lot of freedom, I want to be thinking without any constraints, so this process and the methodologies are constraining me. Don't think so. Because we believe that